Encouraging innovation and the pursuit of excellence across our universities, the Chancellor's Council Distinguished Teaching and Research Awards are the highest faculty honors given by the Texas Tech University system. For outstanding contributions in the classroom and the laboratory, we celebrate this year's recipients. Having taught a majority of the courses during the program's formative years, he has committed his career to making Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center El Paso an institution of distinction. His commitment continues today as he helps lead the newly formed Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Rajkumar Lakshmanaswamy, Associate Professor, Biomedical Sciences. For more than a decade, this educator has been instrumental in growing Texas Tech University's outreach to K-12 students. Through robotics, she cultivates the next generation of engineers, which led to her national selection as one of the 100 inspiring women in STEM education. Tanja Karp, Associate Professor, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Her passion for patient-centered research led to national recognition of the importance of effective communication between nurses and physicians. Widely published and presented, her work impacts long-term care across the nation and at home through a research partnership with a local retirement community. Alyce S. Ashcraft, Distinguished University Professor, Nursing. Experienced in designing and implementing new courses, he developed Angelo State University's first bachelor's degree in geoscience. An engaging storyteller and teacher, his skill in recruiting and mentoring continues to drive the program's rapid growth. James W. Ward, Assistant Professor, Geology. As a national principal investigator of the largest National Cancer Institute-supported oncology group, her research focuses on innovative therapies to help El Paso residents and people across the nation enjoy a better quality of life. Zeina A. Nahleh, Professor, Hematology and Oncology. Building on a decade of public school teaching, this educator's work has garnered numerous professional accolades. Enthusiasm and energy are hallmarks of his approach, and he is known as a tremendous mentor for new teachers embarking on their own careers. Scott Burris, Associate Professor, Agricultural Education and Communication. Helping protect against high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease as populations age, his research has garnered more than $5 million in grants from the National Institutes of Health, securing 2 patents for the treatment of lung disease and hypertension. Kumuda C. Professor, Anesthesiology. Working to understand high-impact weather events, his atmospheric research has amassed nearly $2 million in grant funding for a high-tech atmospheric prediction system that provides valuable guidance to the National Weather Service. Brian C. Ancell, Assistant Professor, Atmospheric Sciences. Students have named her Teacher of the Year more than a dozen times, having recently taught online courses to the first speech-language pathology students at the University of Zambia in Africa. The world is truly her classroom. Melinda Diane Corwin, Professor, Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. Through an innovative program of interconnected research, her work has improved screening and detection for many common forms of cancer. Recognized by her peers, she has served on national grant review panels for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the National Institutes of Health. Navkiran K. Shokar, Professor, Cancer, Family, and Continued Medicine. Funded by the National Science Foundation and the National Institutes of Health, his research runs the gamut from theoretical investigation to medical practice, using computers to model complex biological systems and refine medical imaging techniques. Ranadip Pal, Associate Professor, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Known for her professionalism, passion, and fun, this outstanding educator with a sterling classroom reputation invests time and effort to help students master the curriculum and believe in themselves. Deborah Fowler, Professor, Retail Management. A global expert on North Korea, this former Pentagon intelligence analyst has built an impressive body of research. Through numerous scholarly publications and frequent appearances in media outlets around the world, he continues to enhance Angelo State's reputation. Bruce E. Bechtol Jr., Professor, Political Science. With more than 20 awards and 15 years of teaching, he is regularly recognized as one of the foremost clinical pharmacy faculty members. Striving to create a stimulating, challenging, and fun learning environment, His series of teaching videos have earned him the nickname Mr. Hollywood. Craig D. Cox, Associate Professor, Pharmacy Practice. Consistently rated outstanding by students, this educator is an integral part of all levels of teaching at his university. A recognized expert in cardiovascular medicine, he has co-authored national policies for cardiovascular fellows and the American Heart Association. Debabrata Mukherjee, Professor, Internal Medicine. Working to discover and communicate the realities of a changing climate, this atmospheric scientist served as an expert reviewer for the Nobel Peace Prize-winning Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Recognized internationally, her research helps quantify what climate change means for humans and the natural world. Katharine Hayhoe, Associate Professor, Political Science. Across the Texas Tech University system, our faculty are advancing the limits of human knowledge, discovering solutions to global challenges, and preparing future leaders, innovators, and creators. Representing the finest educators and investigators our universities have to offer, we proudly honor this year's recipients of the Chancellor's Council Distinguished Teaching and Research Awards.